This week we read a portion of Pinchas. The portion of Pinchas is always read either during the 3-week period when we mourn the destruction of the Holy Temple, or if not during the 3 weeks, actually the Shabbos right prior to that. And the Holy Tzaddik Rabbi Yitzchak of Badishim asked the question, how is it that during the time when we mourn the destruction of the Holy Temple, we read about all the sacrifices that were brought in the temple during the holidays? The holidays are a time of joy, simcha, and because of the joy and simcha, they brought these special sacrifices. And yet we read about it during the time of the destruction. And he explains that that's exactly the reason why we read it now. Because when the Jewish people are going into a time of mourning, when we commemorate the destruction of the Holy Temple, it's a time for us not to fall into despair, not to lose hope. But Torah tells us on that Shabbos, or read the portion of the sacrifices that were brought during the holidays. Because you have to know and realize that the period that you are going through now is not something of permanence. Quite the contrary. It's only a temporary situation. Through your service to God, through simcha, through the joy of a mitzvah, and focusing on the rebuilding of the Beis HaMikdash, and asking God to consider these sacrifices as if we bought it, and more important, that we want the Holy Temple once again so we can once again bring these sacrifices. That is what gives the Jew the courage and the energy, and empowers all of us to be able to go through these difficult times of mourning of the temple, and to pray to Hashem to speedily give us back the Beis HaMikdash. So may God bless us as we read tomorrow the portion in the Torah talking about all the sacrifices that were brought during the holidays. God should bless us that very speedily Mashiach should come, take us out of Galus, and once again we will bring the daily sacrifices with the sacrifices on Shabbos and on Rosh Chodesh, and when Yom Tov comes around, we'll bring those special sacrifices as well. Shabbat Shalom to you all.